The first thing the archivist said was, "This building remembers people who don't remember it back." I laughed because it sounded like a tour guide line. Then the lights flickered and my phone lost signal. I stopped laughing. I'd taken a night shift digitizing records at the Harbor Municipal Archive because it paid double and nobody wanted it. The place used to be a ferry terminal before it became a bunker of boxes and dust. Long corridors, low ceilings, the kind of quiet that presses on your ears. Mara, the archivist, handed me a badge and a cart. "Stick to level B. If you hear the bell, freeze." "What bell?" She smiled like she told a joke and walked away. Level B smelled like salt and paper. I rolled my cart past shelves labeled with years: 1932, 1947, 1961. I scanned documents into the system, one after another. Births, licenses, council minutes. Boring in the safest way. Then I found a folder with my name on it. Same spelling, same middle initial, same birthday. I checked the year. 1989. That's my birth year. My chest tightened. I flipped it open. Inside were photocopies of things I recognized. My elementary school enrollment form. A picture of me at 6 with a missing tooth. My handwriting from a 3rd grade essay about trains. I heard a soft chime. A bell. I froze. The sound wasn't loud. It was polite, like a hotel desk bell tapped with one finger. A voice came from behind the shelves. "If you keep reading, it gets harder to stop." I turned slowly. A man stood in the aisle wearing a security jacket that didn't fit. He was older than me, but not old. His eyes were tired in a way that felt familiar. "Who are you?" I asked. "Your backup," he said. He stepped closer and pointed at the folder. "They keep copies here for continuity." "Continuity of what?" He hesitated. "Of you." I laughed again, too loud. "This is a prank." "Check the last page," he said. The last page was a report stamped confidential. It listed dates, incidents, a car accident I'd been in at 19, a fall down subway stairs at 24, a boating mishap I'd never told anyone about because it sounded stupid. Each entry ended the same way. Subject stabilized, memory variance acceptable. I looked up. "What is this?" He rubbed his face. "You're not the first version." The bell chimed again. Closer. Mara's voice echoed down the corridor. "Step away from the cart." The man grabbed my wrist. "Listen to me. You volunteered." "I've never volunteered for anything like this." "You did. Years ago. You signed because you didn't want to die in the water." My stomach dropped. "The boating mishap. The day a rogue wave flipped us and I went under. The moment when everything went dark and calm. They pulled you out," he said softly. "But you were gone too long." Mara appeared at the end of the aisle with 2 guards. "Release him," she said. The man shook his head. "He's reading his file." "You're late." Her jaw tightened. "We had a system." "Your system leaks," he snapped. I yanked my arm free. "What system?" Mara walked toward me, hands open. "We preserve civic memory. Sometimes that includes people who intersect with special circumstances, like being replaced," she sighed. "Like being repaired." The shelves hummed. The lights dimmed. My head started to ache. A pressure behind my eyes. Images flashed, not memories. Copies of memories. Me learning to ride a bike. Me breaking my arm. Me standing in this same aisle, older, arguing with the man in the jacket. I staggered. "This already happened." "Yes," the man said, "and you chose to forget." The bell rang hard this time, not polite, urgent. Mara looked almost sad. "If you continue, you destabilize. Or I wake up," I said. She nodded to the guards. They moved. The man stepped in front of me. "Run," he said. "Level C. Flood doors." I ran, past shelves, past years. My badge sparked against the reader, and a steel door slammed down behind me. Level C was darker, wet. The old ferry ramp sloped toward black water. I reached the edge and stopped. The harbor breathed below, cold and endless. The man caught up, panting. "You always come here," he said. "Do I jump?" I asked. "No," he said quickly. "You choose." "What did I choose last time?" He looked away. "You chose to go back." Footsteps echoed. Mara's voice carried. "Please don't make this harder." I opened the folder one last time. Tucked inside was a note in my handwriting. Not a report, a message. "For me. If you're reading this, it worked too well. They made you safe by sanding you down. Don't let them keep the sharp parts." I closed the folder and held it to my chest. The water lapped below. The bell fell silent. I didn't jump. I didn't surrender. I walked back toward the light, past Mara, past the guards, holding my own file like a mirror. The building remembered me. This time I remembered it back.